Did you know a new 6.7-inch QHD Plus Samsung OLED E6 display is rumored for the new Xiaomi 13 Pro? Well, that's a piece of the puzzle. Exciting is the robust chipset and 120-watt rapid wired charging support that'll make Xiaomi 13 certainly not lack power. For the best Xiaomi coming, Xiaomi 13 Pro to be a powerhouse phone. The Xiaomi 13 series has had relatively few leaks so far, although it is widely anticipated that it would ship with impressive hardware. Taking a look at some, we have design. The front of Xiaomi's flagships hasn't been updated since. However, the company needs to standardize the screen edges for its upcoming generation. For this reason, it is essential that the enclosures of all smartphones share the same size. The display will be constructed out of a flexible material that can be folded inward at the bottom in order to imitate the design of the iPhone and other folding devices. At least one of the upcoming models from Xiaomi will include a planar display, as opposed to having a curved display as is currently the case. Some tech aficionados have even gone to the trouble of developing prototypes of what they envision the next generation of smartphones will look like based on their own predictions. Interestingly, only the Xiaomi 13 Ultra is rumored to have received dust and water resistance certification from the industry standard, IP68. The Xiaomi 13 series will have 3 cameras located on its back, but its camera module will have a distinct appearance from those found in previous generations. On the Xiaomi 13, the sensors are arranged in the shape of a P, whereas on the Xiaomi 12, they are in a vertical orientation. The camera module should maintain the same circular form factor as its forerunners, if at all possible. To be sure, watch out for the upcoming minutes where I talk more about the cameras of the Xiaomi 13 Pro. Display. The 12.5D flat screen isn't the only brand new feature that comes standard on the Xiaomi 13. If you're guessing what else, both the Xiaomi 13 and 13 Ultra come equipped with a QHD Plus display that measures 6.73 inches across the diagonal. The display diagonal on the Xiaomi 12 measures 6.28 inches, while the display on the Xiaomi 13 measures 6.36 inches. The LTPO 2.0 screen that can be found on the Xiaomi 13 Pro and 13 Ultra is unrivaled regarding the amount of battery life it provides. This panel allows the refresh rate to be dynamically adjusted from 1 to 120 Hz, depending on the content being viewed. Honestly, bringing the total refresh rate of the series up to 120 Hz is a significant advancement. Both displays and superior AMOLED E6 from Samsung and the Gorilla Glass Victus will function normally. Steve Jobs said, "It's not a faith in technology, it's faith in people." Tech companies these days put a lot of emphasis on producing high-quality gadgets. You need a sneak peek of what to expect before buying the latest, whether it's for yourself or a buddy. If you subscribe to our channel with notifications switched on, you'll learn everything you need to know about gadgets available now. Cameras. It's hypothetical that the principal sensor on the Xiaomi 13 will have a resolution of 50 megapixels. However, a macro sensor and an ultra-wide-angle sensor would be extremely beneficial upgrades to have a sensor with an ultra-wide IMX989 chip that has a resolution of 50 megapixels. The telephoto lens with 50 megapixels that is included in the Xiaomi 12S Ultra will be replaced in the Pro model. It has been asserted once more that the Xiaomi 13 Ultra takes the photographs that are most intriguing of the year. This year would be an excellent time for Xiaomi to upgrade the other 2 sensors in its smartphones to higher quality cameras. Both the IMX890 ultra-wide-angle sensor and the IMX758 periscope sensor have a resolution of 50 megapixels each. Both were optical magnifiers with the power of 5 times. It is important to remember that the ultra-wide-angle lens sensor will also support macro photography. Processor. The Qualcomm Snapdragon 8 Gen 2 CPU will debut in several new smartphones, beginning with the Xiaomi 13. This announcement is scheduled to take place during the Snapdragon Summit on November 15, 2022, when it will then be made public. One of the first smartphones to use Qualcomm Snapdragon 8 Gen 1 CPU was the Xiaomi 12, which was also one of the first smartphones overall. Even though the product has not yet been released, we have a good idea of the chip's performance. The Snapdragon 8 Plus Gen 2 CPU would emphasize power economy more than its predecessor, the Snapdragon 8 Plus Gen 1, thanks to a 15% boost in performance in the area. There is a possibility that the soon-to-be-released Snapdragon X70 modem will prove to be an excellent addition to the various networking alternatives. The possible uplink and downlink speeds of this modem are around 3.5 and 10 gigabytes per second respectively, which is comparable to the rates of its predecessor. In spite of this, the possible upgrade should come in battery performance, where the 13 Pro comes up against the Xiaomi 12 Pro's 4600 mAh with 5000 mAh. That's not all. However, discover in the coming minutes all you need to know. Battery life. This year, it is anticipated that there will be some growth in the battery capacity of Xiaomi. Just so you don't forget, the battery capacity of the Xiaomi 12 was 4,500 mAh, whereas the battery capacity of the Xiaomi 12 Pro was 4,600 mAh. The Xiaomi 12S Ultra has the greatest possible battery capacity out of all these devices, coming at 4,860 mAh. However, it's possible that modern batteries have a capacity that's close to 5,000 mAh. Details regarding the lifespan and capacity of the battery are not currently available. The Xiaomi Mi 13 will come with a charging technology that is more rapid. Moreover, it's fantastic that you have everything so neatly arranged according to the 3 C's. Because of its compact size, the Xiaomi 13 may require a maximum of 67 watts of electricity to get a full charge. Once again, the Xiaomi 13 Pro ought to operate normally when provided with 120 watt. There is also the possibility that Xiaomi will include a power supply rated at 200 watt with the Ultra model. Each model has to come standard with both forward and reverse rapid charging and 50 watt wireless rapid charging. Software. The Xiaomi 13 will come equipped with MIUI 14 and run on Android 13, Google's latest mobile operating system. The Chinese firm will also develop a brand new user interface. At this moment, there's no information available regarding the particular adjustments that Xiaomi plans to roll out with the implementation of this update. The Xiaomi 13 Pro is a high-end flagship smartphone that includes all of the required components. And in spite of the fact that it has a very similar appearance to the Xiaomi 12 Pro that came before it, China's 3C certification agency says the mobile device supports rapid wired charging of up to 120 watts in power output. If you haven't seen Xiaomi 12 yet, watch our video, Xiaomi 12X Unboxing and First Impressions, Snapdragon 870 5G, and more. Thanks for watching today's video, and we'll see you in our next one.